I just want to quickly cut across to more news break that's coming in, viewers. There are multiple aspects that continue to unfold where this story comes into question. And the latest is, and this, is disconcerting and shocking to say the least. The angle of another doctor's involvement has now come to the fore. Another doctor's connection to the Faridabad module has surfaced. The Kashmir police and UPATS have raided the home of Dr. Parvez Ansari, associated with Lucknow's Integral University. The raid took place at his residence. He is associated with Lucknow's Integral University. He is currently absconding. Dr. Parvez Ansari is currently absconding. An Integral University sticker was found on his car. UPATS, Jammu and Kashmir police have conducted these raids. I want to cut across to my colleague Santosh Sharma, who's joining us live. Very, very disconcerting. There is a reason why this entire terror module that was busted and one blast that was orchestrated has been given the label of a white-collar terror module with multiple doctors being involved. Larger question on indoctrination, radicalization, how they band it together, that need to be addressed. But Santosh Sharma, what more can you add?
Kashmir police and UPATS is continuously giving a raid in Lucknow, and we can say another doctor, Parvez Ansari, is on the radar of this Faridabad module. Faridabad module is that in which the 3 doctors already nabbed by the agencies, and now the 4th doctor, Parvez Ansari, who is also associated with the Integral University of Lucknow. He is a member of Integral University of Lucknow. Parvez Ansari lives in a Marigaon area of Lucknow, where Kashmir police and UPATS raided in the early morning. But Parvez Ansari absconded from the agency. They didn't found it, and now the Parvez Ansari is the kingpin of this whole Faridabad module. To whom the search is going on. Parvez Ansari is associated with that Integral University, where since a few decades before the Batla House Khan and a few Delhi blasts occurred in the 90s were also associated with this Integral University. Various arrestings were done by the Delhi Special Spell and the UPATS in a few years above. Before in Integral University, students were arrested by the agencies previously in Delhi blast or the Batla House Khan. So we can say this is the Integral University. Once more came in the light in the agency's radar, where his Parvez Ansari associated person is in the Faridabad module is found to be connected in Dr. Muzammil and the Adeel, who have been already arrested by the Kashmir police. So the the arresting is going on, the search is going on. Kashmir police and UPATS is continuously raiding not only in Lucknow, in the western UP also. But the important thing is that in Lucknow, this is the 4th doctor, Parvez Ansari, who is in the doctor profession and radicalized, and he was associated with Faridabad module. So, but the Parvez Ansari is not been arrested till now. In the early morning, when the agencies reached at his residence, he was absconded. But agencies.
You're saying is this particular doctor is absconding. That takes the total toll of doctors involved in this terror module to 4. 3 have been arrested, 1 possibly behind the wheel of the I-20. Now a Fidain attacker, a suicide bomber. But Santosh, Dr. Parvez Ansari, whose house was raided, who is absconding, any indication on what his role was? Does he also connect to the recovery of an AK-57 that was made in Saharanpur, UP? How is it all coming together?
During the investigation, and the Kashmir police is already interrogating Muzammil and Shaheen. Shaheen is also called to be a doctor of Al-Falah University of Faridabad, from whom car the ammunition was found, and she was also called to be a resident of Lucknow. Parvez Ansari is connected with that, the same Faridabad module, and investigating agencies are now interrogating, and after their interrogation, they got the connection of Parvez Ansari, and due to which Parvez Ansari residence was raided in the early morning by the UPATS and the Kashmir police.
All right, Santosh, my colleague Santosh joining us. Another connection of a doctor whose possible involvement, which looks eminent now, Dr. Ansari, Parvez Ansari from Lucknow Integrated Medical University has been made. Raids were conducted by Uttar Pradesh ATS and the Jammu and Kashmir police. The man in question is absconding, which in totality takes the count of doctors being involved in this terror module to four, including the one who was behind the wheel of the I-20, Umar Muhammad. Take a moment, viewers, for just a moment to reflect on the enormity of this situation, where you have doctors who train for years in the practice of medicine joining hands together to give form to a terror module. What would be the level of radicalization, the level of indoctrination, and that is deeply disconcerting and worrying. One would have thought that trend had possibly ended, but not quite so. That one really does need to reflect on that.